Welcome all, my dear friends. Let us enter into another significant arena of the world of patents that is known as patent drafting. So, after having a lots of discussions on the most significant sections, rules, and forms of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003, respectively, let us enter into this beautiful and most important arena of the world of patents. Okay, so let us continue with patent drafting. Fine. So, patent drafting or otherwise we can say patent specification writing. Okay, and today I have taken the topic patent specification. Okay, so let us proceed with this. Now, a beautiful thought, friends. Just listen it carefully. Grasp the essence from the seed and let it drip from your fingertips. I'm again reading it, friends. Grasp the essence from the seed and let it drip from your fingertips. And that's called drafting. I hope it is clear. Fine. That means I have tried to explain you this term drafting in a literal way with showing some beautiful clips. Fine. I hope you get it. Okay. So let us proceed. Now we will have a comparison because whenever we say what is a draft, normally we go to its literal meaning. Fine. So first of all, we will go to the literal meaning of a draft. Fine. Okay. We can say that a draft is a preliminary version of a piece of writing. Fine. Or it is or we can say a draft is a written order to pay a specified sum. Fine. So this is the normal and literal meaning of draft. Now we will go towards what is a patent draft. Fine. Because this is the demand of our legal world or the world of patents. Fine. Okay. Let us see. A patent draft is a technical document presented in a legal format that has two primary functions. Fine. Number one is to establish novelty, and point number two is to establish inventive step or non-obviousness of an invention. Fine. Also, we can note it that patent drafting is the process of writing the patent description and claims. Fine. When the patent is issued, the draft is the specification part of the document. So, whenever you will try to understand the meaning of this statement that I have written in the note part, then your confusions will be clarified. Fine. So, just remember, patent drafting is the process of writing the patent description and claims. Fine. And when the patent is issued, the draft is the specification part of the document. Fine. So, the comparison has been done. Let us proceed. Friends, now let us look into the next content of the complete specification, that is object of invention. Fine. Okay. First point is this section brings out the necessity of an invention. Okay. Next point is also referred to as the objective of the invention. That is, it refers to what the invention aims to achieve. Fine. Next point is this addresses the issue of obviousness and renders the invention as inventive and non-obvious over the existing technology. Okay. That means it addresses the issue in the existing technology, and it renders the present invention as inventive and non-obvious. Okay, this thing we can say provides the platform for patentability. Okay, here also friends, I have attached this old slide where I have mentioned all the contents of complete specification. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. It highlights, that means object of invention highlights the technical problems associated with the existing technology and aims at providing a solution for that by bringing out the differences between the invention and the related prior art. Fine. That means we can say it points out or highlights the technical problems in the existing technology, and it tells that this present invention provides a solution. Okay, and how does it do that? By bringing out the differences between the invention and the related prior art. Fine. Okay, next point. Solutions sought by the invention should be clearly brought out in the patent specification with statements like it has already been proposed followed by the object or objects which the invention has in view. That is, or for example, the principal object of the invention is another object of the invention is a further object of the invention is etc. etc. Fine. Okay. Now, some effective strategies and points. Let us discuss. First point, emphasize on the main objective of the invention by repeating it time and again so as to effectively sell it to the examiner. Fine. That means the main objective should be emphasized. The main objective of the invention should be emphasized. And how? The process is by repeating it time and again so effectively so that it can be sold to the examiner. Fine. The next point is discuss more the advantages of the invention rather than disadvantages of the prior art. Now let me explain this by a common example from our day-to-day life. Suppose we are entering into a room, we can say, where there is no light. That means there is darkness. Okay. So instead of cursing the darkness, okay, let us lit a lamp to enlighten the whole room. This is a very common example from our day-to-day life. The same thing we have to, uh, apply here. That means that's why it is written like discuss more on the advantages of the invention. That means discuss more about the advantages or merits of the present invention rather than discussing on the disadvantages or demerits of the prior art. Okay, that means go more towards positive instead of discussing instead of doing this discussion on the negative things. Fine. Okay. Also, we can say disadvantages of the prior art have already been discussed in detail in the state of the art, right? That we have already discussed. I am reading it again. Disadvantages of the prior art have already been discussed in detail in the state of the art section, and reciting them again would make the specification look verbose and repetitive. Fine? Because in the previous content, that is state of the art, already the disadvantages of the prior art have already been discussed in detail. So reciting them again and again, it makes the specification look verbose and repetitive. Fine. So that's why this repetition should be avoided in this particular section of the complete specification. Fine. Now friends, as a summary, just remember in short, okay? The object of the invention should clearly bring out the point number one, necessity of the invention. Point number two, clearly mention the technical problems associated with the existing technology. And point number three, the solution for that, bringing out the differences between the claimed invention and the prior art. Fine? Okay. Now comes the most important slide in this video lecture. Questions for you. Question number 1. Discuss more the advantages of the invention rather than the disadvantages of the prior art. True or false? Question number 2. Avoid mentioning narrow objectives for the invention as they can limit the scope of the invention. True or false? Friends, please answer these questions and write down the answers in the comment box. Please go through each and every slide of this video lecture, and yeah, if you are getting stopped anywhere, please write your queries, compliments, comments, anything in the comment box. Okay? Happy learning, and keep enjoying. Fine. So friends, enrich your brain cell with proper food and proper knowledge. So thank you all my dear friends for listening to me and watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please keep questioning. Please keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind.